Hey, good evening, everybody. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hopefully y'all can see me. I will turn up my volume a little bit. I feel like that'll probably be in a good spot. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Forgot to text my parents that that I'm streaming. So give me one moment. There they are. Okay. Now I'm good to go. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome, Bug Hunter stream, YouTube, Wednesday. Yeah, it's been a minute. If you didn't catch last week's stream, I haven't been on for a little bit because I was touring for about a month. So I'm happy to be back on. Gonna end this poll here. Most people are excited about polls. Alrighty, 86% excited about polls. So let's bring the polls back, huh? Let's see who we got here. Who's here? I always like to kind of go through and just see who's watching. Katie Aff is here. Katie, it's past your bedtime, unless you've moved to America. Jay Stacy's here. Tree is here. Cold Snail is here. Yarn Monster. Michael. Baked Goods. Hey, Baked Goods. Nick E, and then a bunch of dots. Bumble, bunch of dots is here. Emily N is here. Ooh boy, I haven't had to pronounce this one yet. Aeon, is it pronounced Aeon or A-E-I-Leon? I'm gonna say Aeon until you correct me, but then I'll try and get it right once you do. Mars is here. Brandon Wu is here. On time for once. Alien. Okay. Cool. Alien. My dad's here. Yay. Rye Cannon is here. Emo Ninja Dragon. Grant. Apothecus. Grant Apithecus. Have a Ride from the Void. Maroon. Maroon and Crimson. Just all the different shades. Cool. Thanks everybody for saying hey if you're here. I always like to just kind of know who's here and who's watching if it's your first time. My name is Bug, and I play music. If this is your first time here, I know we've gotten a lot of people join our YouTube channel over the last 6 weeks or so, which was kind of an inopportune time. I was pretty consistent this year with streaming once or twice a week, and then around the time we released Too Bad, Too Bath and a Ghost, I went on tour in the Midwest and on the East Coast. So if you're new here, I normally stream quite a bit, but it's just been a little off schedule because we've been out and about. So True Dirt's here. Nord Morbles is here. Awesome. Lord Leche says, first time, am I late? Yes, you are. Bumble says, I remember I went on one of your tours before. Let me know where that was. I'd love to hear because it's been, before this one, it was like 3 years since we had toured, so. Maroon is already excited for the West Coast. Got their ticket. So let me just go ahead and play because I will literally, I'll sit here and just like chat with y'all in the comments as long as you are saying things, I can't like pull away from it. So I'm just gonna play a song and it's going to be called let's see, am I feeling torn between a couple? Am I feeling okay. I'm gonna play this song. This is one that we didn't play on tour, so that's why it came to mind as just a song that would be a good one to play because we played a lot of songs on tour. So, but we didn't play this one. It never really got requested, so I'm gonna, for whatever reason, take that as a sign that I should play it here. This song is has many interpretations, but. Only one is correct. This song is called Sweet Nothing. Well, I know a girl, her name is Sweet Nothing. Little voice, warm heart, She is so lovely. And everyone in the world, oh, they want something. But all I want is my sweet, sweet nothing. She helps me eat my Oreos, her habits janitorial. She keeps it clean and that's a thing that sweeps me off my feet. And I'll take a dose of dopamine, cause boy do we have chemistry. No wonder she's so bubbly, I'm bound to overheat. She'll promise to stick with me, even though my faith is iffy, even though my arms are skinny, even though I can't be vain. She'll promise to stand by me, even when my room's untidy, even when she knows I'm lying, by the smile on my face, because I know a girl, her name is Sweet Nothing. Little voice, warm heart, she is so lovely. And everyone in the world, oh, they want something. But all I want is my sweet, sweet nothing. When I was chasing everything and willing to take anything, the lowest low I dared to go to try to make me whole. Well, that's when I discovered her, and I'll never need another her. She lit the love inside me, final one I'll ever know. She'll always be my partner, even if our lives get harder, as we push our stories forward towards a climax in the fall. And to keep from being fiction, her love comes with one condition, that I learn to love myself before I learn to love it all. Because I know a girl, her name is Sweet Nothing. Little voice, warm heart, she is so lovely. And everyone in the world, oh, they want something. But all I want is my sweet, sweet nothing. And nothing gave me more, oh, like nothing as before. And I thought nothing would make me whole again. Nothing did. Sweet nothing did. Sweet nothing did. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the woos and the claps and the applesauce. Appreciate it. That was a song called Sweet Nothing, off of an album called Torn Between a Couple, which is on Spotify. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm just gonna scroll back and see what y'all were talking about. Bumble says everyone knows everyone here besides me. That's not true. We definitely have a regular crew, but it's the most welcoming regular crew you could imagine. And what I've found is if you're willing to participate in the bug hunter community, that is like the only barrier for entry. Is you just wanting to. If you want to be involved, you are involved. Everybody is very kind. Game in the Life says, I only found your music recently through Two Bed, Two Bath, and a Ghost. But you're already my favorite musician. Your voice is amazing. You're an absolute lyrical genius. Thank you. That was too nice for me to read out loud in my own voice. But I really appreciate that. Let's do a little cozy Q&A if that's cool with everybody. I'm just gonna play some chords and y'all ask me questions and let's see where the conversation leads. So Crimson says, would you be 9K with fan accounts? I don't know what that means. Like a Twitter, like Bug Hunter fan, like account. don't see why not. Unless I just don't know what that means. Explain it if it's something different than what I think it is. Grant asks, no, it's not a question. Just being kind. Tree says there are a bunch of new names tonight. Also not a question, but I agree. Bumble wants to hear Two Bed, Two Bath, and a Ghost. Definitely stick around. Baked Goods is being a little troublemaker and asking for sour nothing or bland nothing. What about umami nothing? That'd be a good one. The Pixelian Warrior says, this is my first live stream. I just love your music. Thank you. I'm really glad that you enjoy it. I really enjoy live streaming and hanging out with everybody. So, Crimson is having some cutting out, and anybody let me know if that's happening. Like I said, we're having thunderstorms in Richmond tonight, so the internet might not be as reliable as it should be, but Game in the Life wants to know about Dear McCracken. Can somebody answer Game in the Life in the comments? Maroon asks, have you managed to catch a new movie you like? Yes. So just due to like cheaper flights and things like that, Kyle and my dad showed up. Well, Kyle showed up 2 days early to tour, and my dad showed up a whole day early to tour, and so we had an extra day. And so we went to go see Everything Everywhere All at Once in theaters, which is my first theater movie that I've seen in 2.5 years. And oh man, it was so good. If you haven't seen it, it's fantastic. So, Tree wants to know what's the best ghost type Pokemon. I'm pretty sure there's only Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, because anything beyond the first 150 is non-canon. So I would say Haunter. Because Haunter's cool. Crimson says, Bug Fan Instagram, like, you guys should check out the song because it's Pogger. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, probably. As long as it's not like, hey, check out this Bug Hunter song and also here's 10% off Uber Eats or something. I don't know. That kind of stuff weirds me out. But if it's like pure of heart, don't use my music to advertise something else. I've been wanting to make a Bug Hunter meme Instagram account where I curate good Bug Hunter memes and just post them so that I don't post them to my normal channel. If y'all would follow that, let me know. Emily calls me a Gen 1er, but spelled out like that, it really seems like an insult. Bumble is asking everybody to like the stream, which I appreciate. Christo is asking how long are my streams usually. I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour. I normally don't go past 9 because I have neighbors, but... Okay. So, yeah, y'all talking about me saying that a very kind of Gen Z word. I won't say it again because it'll get... Mars will clip it and put it somewhere. I got called middle-aged on Twitter this morning, and I was like pretty upset about it. Somebody tweeted about I had mentioned that me and the Narcissist Cookbook might be going on tour together in the UK, and someone tweeted and said that they're like so stoked that their two favorite like middle-aged indie musicians were like knew each other, and I was like, excuse me. I am 30 years old. Yeah. What is so just for reference, when I am referring to a middle-aged woman on the plane next to me, they weren't 30. They would have been 5 years older than me at the time. Anyways, so that was that ruined my day. Because I don't know how you listen to bug hunter and come away with the conclusion that we're middle-aged, but maybe if you're like 12, I could see you thinking that 30 is middle-aged, but yeah, my life's just getting started. Life begins at 30. Crimson says it's 9K. Thank you. I appreciate that. Guitar Easy says notice me. I see you. I see you, Guitar Easy. True Dirt is out of here. See ya. Emily called me a chicken. It's pretty rude. Cool. All right, that was a good Q&A session. We'll do another one here in a little bit. Why don't I play another song? Game in Life says, I could be watching Scott the Woz right now, but this is way better. Cool. I have no idea who that is. It's probably because I'm middle-aged. Let's see. That was torn between a couple, so... yeah. This song is about how people learn things. Piano teacher, here I am for class. I didn't do a single thing you asked. I'm still waiting for this shit to get fun. Piano teacher, don't you act so stressed. 'Cause when I leave, my mom will cut your check. We all get what we want, except my mom. Sorry, Mom. If the story could fast forward, I would smash that button now. I'm not the next all-star, I'm hardly an artist. I bought this guitar, and I'm trying my hardest. When I'm by myself, nothing can stop me, but I can't perform if there's anyone watching. When I hit play, I'm still in the same place. Piano teacher, my old soccer coach, college professor, everyone I know. I'm sorry I couldn't listen to you then. It wasn't your fault, I abandoned it. I only learn when I am passionate. But when I am, I cannot be controlled. If the story could fast forward, I would clamp that button down. I'm not the next all-star, I'm hardly an artist. I bought this guitar, and I'm trying my hardest. When I'm by myself, nothing can stop me, but I can't perform if there's anyone watching. When I hit play, I'm still in the same place. I'm hardly an artist. 2 notes in my guitar riff and no signs of stopping. Look, Ma, watch me. I'm hardly an artist. 2 notes in my guitar riff and no signs of stopping. Look, Ma, watch me. I'm not the next all-star, I'm hardly an artist. I bought this guitar, and I'm trying my hardest. When I'm by myself, nothing can stop me, but I can't perform if there's anyone watching. It's all fun and games till you find your profession. Then you look back on a lifetime of lessons. I won't spend a penny on one more obsession. I'll take my hobby before your investment. Well, I've been skipping the best moments. Now I'm done, and all I hope is when I hit play, I'm back in Thanks, everybody. That was a song called Piano Teacher. We just released a little bug bite for it. If you missed it on Saturday, basically what me and Deep Blue Ink did was we teamed up on some lines, some Bug Hunter lyrics that we didn't really want to throw the budget behind doing an entire music video for, but I wanted to have Deep Blue Ink bring some of them to life. So we snagged several. So far we have released the first line of Disco in the Panic Room, the I've got skills, they don't know where to use me. I'm like the best dressed dude at the nude beach. We also released, make sure, Braggin', the Live Your Life Like You're a Kid line, and then the line in Piano Teacher about we all get what we want except my mom. So go check those out on our YouTube. Not now. I mean, I guess now. You can come back. I'm probably going to chat for a couple minutes. They're only 20 seconds long. You could probably go watch all of them and not miss anything. But just watch the viewer count just drop to like 2. Gamer in the Life says if we clap enough, he won't see us making fun of his age. Not true. I read while I sang. Mars says that I'm a very good artist. I'm a tattoo designer, and that is somehow actually true, which is very funny. And I've never thought about it in that frame of reference before, but that is not a lie. I have designed tattoos, so in a very roundabout way. Cool. Cristo Cabrera just brought up a great point. I need to talk about this. This is gonna go over my face. Let's see. Where do I got to be to not have this be on my face? Here we go. Alrighty. Boom. There we go. Oh God, I always mess it up. Check it out. I'm going on tour again, even though we just got back in like literally less than a month, which I was not expecting. I just seemed further away, but it's all good. So if you live in Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Boise, Idaho, Portland, Seattle, Sacramento, Los Angeles, San Diego, or Palo Alto, you should come to a show. Most of them are more than half full at this point and trending towards gonna fill up. So don't wait to get tickets. Every show that we did on the East Coast and Midwest, Chicago, Nashville, Columbus, Boston, both nights in Boston, New Jersey, Richmond, DC, New York City, every single one of them sold out by the time the show came around. And there was always a few people who were like, there's no tickets. Yeah, so don't wait. I expect all of them besides Las Vegas to fill up. Does anybody live in Las Vegas? Can somebody call someone in Las Vegas and ask if there's people there? All the other shows are selling real well. Anyways. Maroon asks, would you be okay with people getting tattoos based off your songs? Yeah, we've had several. More I think than I could list off the top of my head. But I've seen a Braggin' tattoo. I've seen a toddler tattoo. I've seen some Take It Back tattoos. I've seen some Jim McCracken tattoos. I think I saw a Pinecone tattoo once. Yeah. Sometimes people will. I do handwritten lyric cards on my website, and sometimes they'll say they want a certain like line from a song sent to them in kind of my handwriting. So done that. So. Yeah, Tree says people only visit Las Vegas. I think I'm pretty sure that's it. I feel like people are just like, no one lives there, everyone visits there, and yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if that show actually happens. It's trending towards not at the moment, but if enough people buy tickets, then it can maybe still, fingers crossed, still happen. So, all right. Feel free to only say things once. Don't feel like you got to copy and paste messages in the chat. We can read them. Tree says there will be at least one Pine Coast tattoo soon enough. All right. Nick says one day you'll see a $ sax tattoo. That would be very cool, depending on the line from that song. There's some lines in that song that I don't think I would want to see tattooed on people, but we'll see. Burr DIY says, would you be okay with bug hunter themed greeting cards? Just don't sell my brand. Don't make money off my brand. I guess you can make one, but selling unofficial merch, not cool with me, because this is how I make a living. So when you do things like that, you take money away from me. And if you take money away from me, then I can't do this as well as I want to. So. Emily says Bug just wants to go gambling. I don't know if I'll do any gambling, but I think I will probably try and go see a show in Vegas while I'm there. Basically, we're going to be there for personal reasons, and then that's where I'm starting the tour. So, cool. So this is again, this is the West Coast information. If you're just tuning in, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Boise, Portland, Seattle, Sacramento, Los Angeles, San Diego, Palo Alto. They're going to be all very, very fun. My dad is going to be with me at all these, so we're going to have a good time. And then in other tour news, here's what I got for you. I don't have a graphic or anything, but me and the Narcissist Cookbook, I'm sure, like, raise your hand in the chat if you know the Narcissist Cookbook. We've been friends for several years now. And I wanted to come to the UK, and so I reached out and was like, hey, you want to do a thing? You want to go play some shows? So we have put out a form, just kind of like gauge interest in the UK of like where you could go, like what cities you could go to. I don't think that anybody watching this right now is probably in the UK, given that it's like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. there. But if you're watching this later, hello, or if you know people in the UK, we are currently looking and booking. So. Game in the Life says, how do you like every single tweet related to your music if you aren't tagged in it? Every time I've mentioned your stuff on Twitter, you've mentioned it. I search my name. I don't know. There's a few enough tweets that it doesn't take that long. You know, every like 3 or 4 days, I'll just actually, when I open Twitter, like if I like go to my web browser and type in TWI, it like auto completes with like the Bug Hunter search results page, not like the homepage of Twitter. And so basically whenever I open Twitter, I can just see, you know, there'll be like 10 tweets about bug hunters, like people finding like bugs on websites, and then 2 or 3 that are about me. It would save me time if y'all would just mention me, because I'm gonna find it. If you say Bug Hunter or Dear McCracken, I'll probably find the tweet. Anyways. Yarn Monsters in the UK, and an Insomniac. Cool. I put the link to our little survey in the description of this video, so if you want to go fill that out, that'd be helpful. It just kind of, it's not so much of a like, you know, where should we go, but more of like, we kind of have an idea of where we want to go, and we need to know like what size of a venue we need, because it makes a big difference in trying to actually like make money on a tour. If we book a venue for 500 people and 30 people show up, we will probably lose money. If we book a venue for 30 people and 30 people show up, we'll make money. So it's just kind of letting us know, like, all right, let's be real. How many people are actually gonna come to these shows? So that one guy you love said, have you got much interest from Ireland? The honest answer is we have gotten a little bit of interest from Dublin. We probably haven't gotten enough interest to be able to do it, in the sense that, like, right now, if every single person who said that they would come to a show in Dublin came to the show in Dublin, it would not yet cover our flights over to Dublin for the two of us and all our gear. So we may not be able to make it to Dublin. I really wanted to, because I want to go. Like, selfishly, I want to go. I think I'll go there eventually on like a personal trip. But when you're balancing the budget, you have to look at those things. And if it doesn't look like you can realistically, if you losing money on a tour is a quick way to not be able to tour. So anyways. If you could drive to Dublin, it'd be easy, but you have to take a ferry or you have to fly. And the ferry takes like 8 hours, which we don't have that kind of time to get there in a day. So not with all the other things that have to happen. So cool. What other questions y'all got? The Place of Wonder says, when's the next tour in the Midwest? I may have something later this year, like a few things, but it might just be like Chicago and Detroit, but that's TBD. Yoni asks, how do most people find your music? I did from a Reddit AMA about your tour years ago. Most people find it from Spotify. Normally Discover Weekly, and then occasionally we'll get kind of Reddit things. So Candy says, make money on a tour. Are you a comedian now? Yeah, believe it or not, we do make money on tours, which is the thing that allows us to make music, and so it's good to have supportive fans who want to come see us play and buy merch and meet us and come to shows and hear us. And the four of us just went on tour, and we were, air mattresses in, the same room, kind of thing. We're not traveling luxuriously, but we make it work. Baked Good says, what is your least favorite part of touring, or is it all fun? The least favorite part of touring is the logistics, just like worrying about, okay, what if there's a big accident on the freeway and this 3-hour drive becomes a 7-hour drive and we don't make it in time. Fortunately, every tour we've ever done, nothing has gone wrong, but I've gone on plenty of road trips, to see my grandparents or see my folks, and a route that you think is going to take 4 hours can sometimes take 6 because of weather, maybe. So logistics, that always bums me out. When everything goes right, then I'm very happy. But as a band, it's my dad drives and handles the gear and a million things. And then me and Jesse and Kyle are all just the best of buds. So there's no band friction. So it's literally just kind of like a vacation where we get to play music for people. So it's the best. Game in the Life, are you planning a tour of the East Coast? I'd love to catch a show. Yeah, we just got back from the East Coast tour. So the closest, the best news I have for you is that I'm playing a show in Fredericksburg, Virginia on June 30th. The show is 21 plus, which I didn't know when I agreed to play it. I'm bummed about it because I know we have a lot of fans who are not 21 yet. But still, honor my commitment. And so anyways, playing June 30th in Fredericksburg. You can reach out for information about that. Otherwise, East Coast has to get at the back of the line. But I live in Virginia, so it's going to be more frequent than West Coast or UK tours. So. Yoni asked, do the other members help write the songs, or do they just tour? Yeah, so I'm the principal songwriter of Bug Hunter. I own all the music, and the lyrics and ideas and everything. Basically, I will come to the band with a song and I'll say hey, this song is done. I want to be able to play it solo and acoustic because I don't live anywhere near my bandmates, and so I do play a lot of solo shows. To me, Bug Hunter is, if it's just me that shows up, that's Bug Hunter. If it's the entire band, that's also Bug Hunter. So yeah, as far as writing goes, yeah, I am the lyricist and singer for the band. So Maroon asks, any art form you do outside of music? The only other thing that I like majorly do outside of music is I design board games. So talk to me about that if you like board games. Maroon also says, thank you for aiming for allowing minor attendees. It's very nice and unfortunately not something I've seen for a heck of a lot of smaller artists. Assume harder to find such venues. Yes, you cut down your venue pool by like 80% if you want to have all ages shows. Most venues only want to host music because it gets people into the room to sell them alcohol. That is just kind of the truth of it. If you want to go to a show and it doesn't cost, a lot of money, thinking Taylor Swift, $300 tickets to watch through binoculars, you're going to a small bar. It's because the arrangement is the band brings people, the people buy drinks, the venue gets money, the band gets to play for people. That's the arrangement. And that is why small bands are normally at the mercy of those kinds of arrangements. I have been doing backyard shows and house shows for the last little bit, and those have all been all ages. I am doing my West Coast tour in kind of a strange way. I'm like renting out like yoga studios and dance recital halls and like small performance spaces, and in one case a news broadcasting center. I'm just finding like cool spaces like after hours and renting them out and bringing my own like amps and stuff, and that way I can just say, hey, this is all ages, because we're not serving food or drink here. We are just you're gonna come here and we're gonna play music. I'm gonna play you my songs and you're gonna sing along, and we're all gonna sit on the floor and we're gonna have a really good time. So I do that because yeah, I definitely want I want everybody to be able to come see if they can. So. Yoni says, do you ever think you'll be able to do music full time? I do. I have very strong evidence that I will, because I have been for the last 6 months. I quit my job in December and I'm doing music full time. So I looked at the odds and I was like, well, I think I've reached peak where if I go for it now and really push and have time to tour and have time to write, this is the time. And in that time, I released Two Bed, Two Bath, and a Ghost, which has proven to be one of our most popular songs we've ever released as far as just like numbers of people watching the music video and listening to the song. We've never had a song get as many views, as many streams in as little of a time. So that feels good. Our tours have been successful. They have all been profitable. Yeah, it's going well. So happy about that. Candy said my library would host you. No alcohol sales needed. Hey, Candy, I would love it if you would. There's a page on my website that you can fill out just kind of information, like where in the world you are, like if what city you're in, how many people could fit. Because I would love that if I could come play in like a library. That sounds awesome. We'd all have to whisper, but that's a dumb library joke. But yes, if anybody has a house or a library or a cafe or anything that they own, not like a venue down the street that you like to go to, because it doesn't help me. I can Google that. But you actually have like the decision-making power of whether or not you can have someone come play music. There's a forum on my website. It's bughunterbug.com. So. Emo Ninja Dragon is off to make a Discord just to join our Discord. It's worth it. I made a Discord just to make the Discord, so. Guitar Easy says, I will tip $50 if you can tell me what this emoji means. It just looks like no to me. So I'm gonna say it means no. HA is asking, kind of going back to I design board games. One of the games I designed was a game called Rock, Paper, Scissors Chess. I used to have a site where you could play it, and it is down. And the reason is because I used to have to pay $5 a month to host it, and no one was really using it. So I recreated it in Tabletop Simulator, and if you go into our Discord, there's a way that you can download the module in Tabletop Simulator, and then that will last forever. So. Mars is very good with the links. Appreciate that. All right, song. I've been chit chatting. Y'all know you encourage me when I chat for that long, and the numbers don't go down at all. Yoni is asking, what is your take on artists blowing up on TikTok? Are you active there? Yeah, I have a TikTok, and we're blowing up on TikTok. We had like 5,000 followers, which I'm actually pretty excited about. I think, yeah, there's a lot of good music out there, and people like what they like. Some of the stuff I've seen on TikTok hasn't been for me, but why would it? You know, a lot of, there's millions of bands out there, and not everyone's going to speak to you, but there's no reason to dampen anyone's success just because it's not for you. So I hope that the people who are blowing up on TikTok and doing well are in a place where they can, run with that. For us, we're already well into like the touring and merch and everything. I'm trying to imagine like if I had blown up on TikTok 6 years ago before I like knew what the heck I was doing, it probably wouldn't translate to anything. It would just be likes and then like nothing. So hopefully the musicians who are finding attention are in a place that they can know how to then turn that into people coming to shows and being able to like support themselves with it. So. Why is everyone saying swallowing gum? Do you want me to play it? Didn't I play it like last time? I'm pretty sure I played it last time, didn't I? Or was that before tour? Alright, sure. Since y'all seem so excited about it. I'm feeling colorless, my stubbornness has always blocked my course when all I needed was a little shove to help me out the door. Am I playing the old version or am I playing the new version? No, I got this. I'm feeling colorless, my stubbornness has always blocked my course when all I needed was a little shove to help me out the door. Oh, all the greens and blues and happy hues are right behind the blinds that I have closed. Thank you, Mars. But that's a weenie sunlight for to creep below the cracks and to remind me there's a window and that window was a latch. But I'm holding up a stone, it might be faster just to close my eyes and throw. Now I'm swallowing gum, lodged in my throat. I'm swallowing gum. Oh, Katie doesn't know it yet. Oh boy. Alright, get ready. I feel like writing is like fighting, but your rival is yourself. Replace the uppercuts with paper cuts, as both hurt like hell. They both need someone in your corner who'll tell you got this in the bag. But to land the hooks and dodge the blocks, you have to mix it up. Keep them on their toes where no one knows what you are thinking of. When the audience is sure you're gonna zig, that's when you gotta punch them in the head. And I'm swallowing gum, I just in my throat, spit out my words, or damn it, I'll choke. I'm swallowing gum. And I'm not exactly Mozart, but it matters where you look. I may not know where all the notes are, but his lyrics weren't as good, so I'll compose myself and hope it helps to write for nothing other than for fun. And I'm swallowing gum, lodged in my throat, spit out my words, or damn it, I'll choke. I'm swallowing gum. And I'm swallowing gum, lodged in my trachea. Who'd Thanks everybody. That's a new swallowing gum. I should probably record it. It's pretty good. I probably won't release it as a single, but I like it. I think it kicks a little harder. So for anybody wondering what that song was about, so I have an album called Surge of Confidence that I released under just the name Bug. This was pre-Torn Between a Couple. So Torn Between a Couple was my, as like an artist, second album, though it was Bug Hunter's first album. So there's an album called Surge of Confidence. It's on Spotify. It's on Bandcamp. You can go find it. You can go listen to it. For like to understand kind of why you haven't heard of it. Bug Hunter has 170,000 monthly listeners, and Bug has like 100 monthly listeners. Like, and it's really just like the people in this chat who have gone and found it. So, Swallowing Gum was a song on Surge of Confidence, as was The Chase, as was Headlights. But as I've grown as a songwriter and kind of thought like, these songs had some very cool ideas, very cool choruses, maybe very interesting concepts or very cool catchy melodies. I would like to update them now that I'm better at writing. So that's what that is. In the same way that I revamped the Chase back in October, I made updates to Swallowing Gum and played it at a Zoom show like 2 months ago, and so it's just out there. I play it sometimes. We played The Chase on tour in Boston, and we had a very memorable moment after the first chorus. If you haven't seen the video on our Instagram of Kyle just doing his Kyle thing, it's so good. It's literally like, if anyone asked me what was my favorite part of tour, it's like this moment during The Chase that Kyle just absolutely beefed it and went like full ahead into like a part of the song that we weren't at, and then tried to play it off like he hadn't just done it. It was, oh man, the funniest thing I've ever seen. So Katie says, all my faves are getting revamped and it's making me happy. That's awesome. Emily is calling me out for my bullying again. You're not wrong, Emily. I am bullying Kyle, but Candy is asking, why do you go by Bug? Do you like bugs or do you hate bugs? The reason I go by Bug is because my parents have called me Bug since I was a baby. So that's basically it. When I got to be in my mid-20s and I was thinking of going by a stage name, that's just the first thing that came to mind, and it felt right. So, and Hunter is just my last name, so I'm not like saying I hunt bugs. It's just my name is Bug Hunter. So, all right, let's do a few more questions, and then we'll finish with one final song, and then is that cool? Is that cool with everybody? So, what time we got here? Yeah, perfect. We'll do a few more questions. Let's throw me what you got. Otherwise, I will. Yeah, while we're chatting, I'm gonna put this up here again because it's free real estate while we do this. So. Noah says, I love all the new Surge of Confidence remakes. It's messing me up when I sing along, though. Yeah, me too. As you saw at the beginning of Swallowing Gum. I couldn't remember which song I was in. Crimson asked, do you ever get your song stuck in your head? Absolutely. I had Too Bad, Too Bad, and Go stuck in my head for a very long time before it was released. I have another new. I have two songs that no one's heard yet that are on that, well, 3 maybe. The stuff I'm writing right now, it's very catchy, and it gets stuck in my head. So yeah, there's stuff coming down the pipeline that has been stuck in my head for months. Tolly's asking, on the small venues note, do ticket sales go to you or to the venue? Do they pay you and just depend on drink sales? It totally depends. There's many different arrangements. A normal one. So back in the day, like as kind of just like coming up and like wanting to play shows around town, and you know, you could really only get your friends to come to the shows, and we didn't really have fans. It was like, you know, an $8 cover charge, and the band, you know, the musical acts who would play would get, 70% of that. So it'd be somewhere around. I remember for like the first full band show that I played, I think there was 3 of us at the time, and we made $100 because there's 3 bands. So you split the profits of whatever, $300 I guess between the 3 bands, and then obviously there's multiple members of each band. So we made $100 for 3 of us. So after months of promoting and practicing, we practiced every week. We came away with about $33 each to play that show. The Rough Draft release show, there's 4 of us in the band at the time. I think we made something like $215 from that one from ticket sales. So split 4 ways, about $50. And this is like, it was the big release show of the Rough Draft at the High Dive. But that's when you're having to charge $7-8, because it's mostly your friends coming. It's a Thursday night, they're there to support. Now sometimes it's you pay for the room. So I say, all right, well, I will rent this venue space for whatever, $400, and then I sell tickets, and I have to sell enough tickets to make my $400 back, and then anything above that, that's what I get to keep. Obviously there's travel and gas and lodging and all kinds of stuff on top of that, but just purely for the room, it's like that. So I haven't played in like a bar that serves alcohol in a very long time, mostly because of COVID. Since COVID, I haven't really gone back to any format like that. In Chicago, we played at a dinner venue where I kept all the tickets, and then they served food. And so they treated it like, hey, I brought 50 people, and then they ate food, and that's how they made money. So that sucks. Thank you, Mars, for doing that. Appreciate you. I lost all the questions because I can still see the deleted messages on my feed. So yeah, I think that was that the first bot that we've gotten in a live stream before? I feel like I always, when I publish these, there's always a bot in the comments afterwards. Like anytime you publish a YouTube video, you get 3 to 5 just bots. But I don't think I've ever had one spam the chat before like that. So all right, we did it, folks. We got bots. Yay! We've had troublemakers, but they seemed like just annoying people, not bots. So, cool. I can probably ban this person. Let's see. Put user in timeout. Make them a moderator. There we go. Hide user on this channel. Does that work? Cool. Anyway, cool. Let me play a song and then we'll wrap things up. This has been fun. I always appreciate everybody wanting to come hang out on their Wednesday nights. If you didn't get your question answered, there's always next week, and there's also our Discord that you can pop in. I'm in there every day, so I read pretty much every message in there unless y'all talk too much, and then I skim it and trust that everybody behaved. So this is a song about being a good neighbor. It's about believing people when they're concerned. And it's about ghosts. The old man next door says his house is haunted. He says a ghost keeps him awake. I think he's having a hard time, to be honest, since his darling passed away. But he fears that a phantom has finally found him, some nemesis that never quit holding a grudge. The old man next door says his house is haunted. It's best to be up front with some tough love. I said, Robert, I'm so sorry, your house ain't haunted. You're just not used to being alone. Robert, all the creaks and shifts are just the sounds you missed when you shared your home. He says, no, 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 no. I've had some close calls with falling items. I'm tucking picture frames and dinner plates and all the daily meds. I can never find them. They're put in places that I never would have done. And the furniture shifts and it caused me to trip. I wake up with my pillow on my face every night. It sounds silly, but this house is trying to kill me. Will you come see? Just stay with me. Just stay with me one time. I said, Robert, I'm so sorry, your house ain't haunted. You're just not used to being alone. Robert, all the shifts and creaks are just the signs of grief. Now you're living on your own. But okay, I'll go. I can't help but feel absurd, because nothing that I've heard from the downstairs room is of paranormal origin. It's 4 a.m. This poor old man is just confused. But wait, I hear footsteps on the stairs. It's getting louder and louder above me. They're stomping. I pray it's just Robert until I hear him scream my name, neighbor guy. And I go running up the stairs, jumping 3 at a time. And I'm fully unprepared for the terrors I will find. I burst into the room, and by the light of the moon, it's a ghost as real as both of me and you. And it wasn't the butler that he sacked without cause, or that surly groundskeeper, or that mafia boss, or his old business partner that he stabbed in the back, or the ghost of Christmas, future, present, or past. And it wasn't the guy from the mishap at the zoo, or that other guy from the other mishap at the zoo. No, of all the spooky specters Robert wronged in his life, the ghost floating between us was his darling dead wife. And she said, Robert, I'm so sorry, didn't mean to scare you, I'm just not used to being alone. Robert, you see, death's a one-way street, and I can't find my way back home. Robert, I figured I'd just come get you. I thought a haunting might do the trick. Robert, I'm sorry, I thought it'd be easier. I don't remember you being this quick. The old house next door's got a sign out front now, a for sale sign tied to a bow. So attention shoppers, you can make an offer on a 2-bed, 2-bath, and a ghost. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the applause, the applesauce, clap, clap, claps. Appreciate you. I've been very overwhelmed with the response to that song. I was just looking at my YouTube stats this morning or yesterday. Is either this morning or last night, and just noticed that you release a new song or video or whatever, and basically what happens is you get an instant spike of a lot of people watching it, and then it kind of settles down, and then it kind of steady states, kind of plateaus at a certain kind of streams or listens per day. And that's what Too Bad, Too Bad and Ghost did. It spiked and then kind of fell and then kind of, steady state. But here in Bug Hunter, we don't believe in plateaus because in the last 2 weeks, it just spiked right back up again. And it's just like, it's up here now, like higher than like that initial like first weekend spike. So, feels good. Appreciate y'all. Y'all must be watching. It's the only, I can't fake the numbers. It's either y'all watch it or you don't. So I really appreciate y'all spreading the video and clicking on it when it shows up on your little sidebar and everything. Yeah, so we're very happy with it. We played it on tour and everybody knew every word to it, and the neighbor guy yells were fantastic. It's more fun when I don't have to yell it. It's better when everybody else does it. But anyways, here's this one more time. West Coast. Pointing the right direction this time. Come see us. Someone just said they're going to see us in Portland. And it's going to be so fun. Portland's going to be a blast. Seattle's going to be a blast. Every single one of them is going to be a blast. I'm very excited. Yeah, don't wait buy a ticket because they most of these shows will probably sell out. I know half of the shows are trending towards selling out. The other half, we'll see. But either way, they're gonna be very fun. I think that's all I got. Only other things, if you're looking to support the band, I do handwritten lyric postcards on the website. So if you like any of our songs a lot and want to have like a one-of-a-kind kind of memento, I will handwrite lyrics from any Bug Hunter song you want and sign it and write like a personal message if you want. It's good for gifts. So I do that, and also private Zoom shows. So if you like this but want to be able to talk to me, I do private Zoom shows. My calendar is a little limited this summer because touring and things like that, but I still have some availability in like early July. So and then Maroon's asking about merch at the shows. Yeah, we will have a new shirt, which is going to look very much similar to this that you see here. So we'll have a new shirt, the classic shirt, stickers, buttons, CDs. So Lord Leches, are there any tickets for Zoom shows coming up? I want to see more Redacteds. It might be a little bit for those. I'm going to try and get my act together, but I have a lot of tour plans for the next kind of foreseeable future. So I'll try to get something on the books. I don't know if it'll be a new song showcase because I'm kind of holding some things kind of close to my chest a little bit with some new songs, but it would be very fun to do another Zoom show and catch up with people I haven't seen in a while. So cool. I think that's it. I'm gonna go now. Thanks everybody. I'm gonna go hang out with my wife. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me on another Wednesday. I will be back. Well, let's see. I have guests in town this upcoming week, so I may or may not do a stream next Wednesday. I'll see if my guests mind. They may not, but if we have plans, then I won't be on. But anyways, 50-50 chance I'll be here next Wednesday, and if not, the Wednesday after that. Join our Discord, and thanks everybody for coming, hanging out, and listening to Bug Hunter.